What's up, gangsters? So here's what we got today. I bought a thing, and by the title of this video you already know what the thing is. This has been something that I've wanted for quite some time now. It is a Verde. Ordered like the more expensive ones, right? Like with the high-end components and shit. And so we didn't end up getting those ones. He ended up getting these ones. And he's like, ah, it's just the cheap one. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So anyways, I looked it up to see what the color was. I just out of curiosity, and it's not actually the cheapest tier. It's like the middle one. It's like the second to the top. It doesn't have the threaded bottom bracket like a regular mountain bike does. It has like a BMX mid bottom bracket, a regular headset. Other than that, it's got a suspension fork. It's got a full chromoly frame. Basically everything else is just like pretty standard. I have an extra set of Odyssey cranks that can go right into that mid-bottom bracket. So I'm gonna upgrade the crank set and the chain and the sprocket and all that today, and then eventually get some new bars and stuff, and then down the road get some wheels and forks. And then in the future, if I want like a full suspension one, I can just buy the frame and I have all the components around it. But I figured this was a good starting bike. This one's only $800. I mean, still like kind of expensive. I mean, you can get like a full decked out one for like $2,000 and up from there. I just have a bunch of like spare parts laying around. I don't even think half of this stuff is in this box. I think it's in my other box. All right, so also I forgot to mention that I'm probably gonna upgrade it's got just a standard disc brake on it, but we have some like old hydraulic disc brakes, so I'm gonna probably put a hydraulic disc brake on it instead of the standard. Nick's here. Nick's gonna help me. So if you don't know Cody, you should know Cody. But if you don't know Cody, Cody's like the guy that does everything. He does the scooter, the skateboard, the bike. I do everything. And so now he's gonna be doing the dirt jumper too. And he's good at everything. So it just like, it's gonna be something he'll just adapt to in like a day.
Yeah, I want it.
Sold.
Sold.
Verde, they're DK, the other version of DK, but they're still pretty good. Like especially that one, like for what it is. I think we've convinced him.
Yeah.
So the plan is to build dirt jumps eventually on my parents' new property if they keep it, if not, if they get something, because they're gonna have some property. So the plan is to build some dirt jumps with some like wood or metal booters and then dirt landings. And so we want to be able to jump our BMX bikes and these dirt jumpers on them, and to like take them to other parks and stuff. Just give us an excuse to travel more and to like do more stuff with bikes and to build dirt jumps, because I hate building dirt jumps, and it'll give us an excuse to build dirt jumps. Now the question is, wait, I don't even know if I have the cones for a 22 bottom bracket. I have the bearings, but why do they make these so tight? I'm gonna break the wrench.
Because they don't want you switching parts on it. It's every time.
Wait, which way? Lefty?
Lefty loosey. Bro, I'm telling you, these bitches are like welded on. Here, let me. Now it's locked on here. So try it again. Where's that croissant wrench? For what?
And go.
Some leverage.
You might have to.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did we get it?
I'm so strong.
Why would you? That's like.
All right, we don't need $1,000 forks. You're scaring him. He's not gonna want to buy one. This is exactly what it looks like. It's two dumbasses that don't know how to ride unicycles, trying to learn to ride unicycles.
Oh. The operation and safety of this.
Cody's about to buy a unicycle now too. He's like, F the dirt jumper, I'm buying a unicycle. Bro, how much? Throw it on my tab.
Bro.
Here is everything without the pedals. I decided the camera died as I was putting the hydraulic brakes on, but I did decide to put the hydraulic brake on. So I just got the caliper there, and then this runs up to here. And if you're not in the mountain bike world or the bike world in general, the hydraulic hose, when it's tangled like this, it actually like spins up pretty easy. Basically, there's mineral oil in these, and so when these tangle up, it's not like it's pulling a cable, so it never tensions the brake caliper. So as tight or as loose as this is wrapped, it'll never fuck with that. So you can do bar spins with this, and it just unwinds a little bit, and then you can get a couple bar spins out before you have to either do a switch bar or just unwind them. I got the ODI grips on. I got the little headset there. I haven't put pedals on yet, but I got the Thunderbolt cranks on with the total sprocket and the Shadow interlock copper chain. And they're two like offset colors. They don't match at all, but I think it's pretty sick. The seat that I wanted to put on won't fit because this is a thicker seat post, so I gotta get shims for it. And then I also don't want to run the quick release, but I'm probably just gonna have that on for a little while until I get the rest of the parts. I'll bring you along my journey as I upgrade this thing and start to learn some stuff. So I'm gonna do some stuff outside on it, maybe some 180, see if I can get these brakes to lock up good enough. Oh, and actually the last piece, I found these hanging out in our stock. They're plastic pins, but they're kind of tall pins, but these are giant pinner comp pedals, and I'm gonna put these on real quick and show you what it looks like with some flats. And these are like pretty wide flats. So here's the stock ones that come with them. And then this is like quite a bit wider. So just wanted to show you real quick with the pedals on it. I think this thing looks sick. Like for just having most of it stock with the few aftermarket parts, it's pretty sick. I also messed up a little bit. So these are left-hand drive cranks, right-hand drive setup. Should be fine. We'll see, but we're gonna go ride these. Oh. That was so bad. Crank got it. Oh. 3 tap with Cody. Oh, fuck. Oh, sheesh. Oh, yeah. Oh, sheesh.
Let me see a rolling line.
A rolling line?
Yeah.
All right. Which way you want to go?
Anyway. I did not get that last one.
All right, so we decided to take the bikes for a little cruise, find some spots like this where like you wouldn't really want to take it. I mean, we have, but it's not ideal for like riding a BMX bike down. And we're about to mob down this little rock wall. It's a little steeper than it looks from this angle, so I'm gonna get a better angle. Also, this is the first time that I've enjoyed the sound of a cassette. All right, we were heading back and then we saw this like gate thing, but it opens up. There's like no lock on it. So we're gonna try to do this big gap from that to the road. But it's a sizable gap. So me and Cody are about to try to mob at it. Oh.
Nice.